He's gonna E again here. Flashes W, QR, beautiful combo. And surely everyone will fall. How's it going, guys? It's Sol here coming at you with another League of Legends video. Today we're going to be reviewing a Challenger Aurelion Sol player on the Europe West server. He's currently ranked 65 on the ladder. He's ranked 504 LP Challenger, primarily playing Asol mid, but also playing Aurelion Sol top. He posted on the Aurelion Sol subreddit a couple days ago claiming that he is a French 18-year-old player who just reached Challenger for the first time, and he says that Asol top is actually viable. I also noticed that he runs Phase Rush and Inspiration Tree and perma runs Flash Exhaust every single game, consistently playing well against these Grandmaster Challenger European pros. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into one of his games and see what is this guy doing differently from other Aurelion Sols, where he can reach 59% win ratio, gaining Challenger 504 LP. Let's get right into the video. Now, before we hop into the video, as always, runes and op.gg information are going to be on the screen right now. Yeah, this guy runs, he runs Flash Exhaust like every game. I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, I think obviously in this scenario with the Akshan matchup, it's kind of necessary, but now I was looking at his op.gg and it says that he runs the Phase Rush tree a lot and Inspiration, but this game for Asol top seems like he tends to steer towards the Electrocute rune, which I guess makes sense. This lane, you kind of just want Akshan to slow push to you, as his damage is pretty broken early. As you can see, it just completely chunks him. Now he just wants to hang back here. He's just gonna wait for this lane to shove back to him. He shouldn't be walking up, as that happens, as Akshan is quite broken right now. I'm not too sure what he usually builds. I think he goes like Everfrost or something into like Rylai's. Oh, actually, I think I saw him rush Rylai's first most games, which is a pretty interesting take on the Asol build, which I definitely don't think it's terrible. It actually might be the next main first item to go next patch, especially since Rylai's is getting that really good buff to where their cost is getting reduced by, I think, like 400, and it might be even more. He's just gonna collect this wave. Now the wave is gonna slow push towards Akshan, unless Akshan decides to force prio again. Akshan waiting in the bush. He kind of expects something is up, and there it is. He's gonna take a buttload of damage. Now he just got 1 point in Q, and he's getting 2 points in W, which makes sense. I also do this when I play Asol top. You just want to get W twice on level 3, just because you're probably not going to utilize your E as you're in top lane, and top lane is, as we know, an island. Now this game is against Challenger players and Grandmaster players, as we see. So this is pretty much how the lane is going to go early. I mean, there's nothing really much to it. Akshan is just going to perma shove. Your job on Asol in this matchup is just to hit as many CS as possible without getting a solo killed, which quite frankly is a lot of the ways that you play matchups with Asol, just because his laning is not the greatest, but you make do what you got. Now, you would think that Asol top wouldn't be that good, just because everyone knows that Asol is a roamer, and roamers obviously want to be mid because you can access more of the map, but this guy claims that Asol is a pretty solid, viable top laner, which honestly I agree, just because what people don't realize is that Asol can scale. His numbers late game are actually pretty nice, and you can actually do a lot of damage if you just play consistent in the early / mid game, where you're getting high CS numbers and just waiting for your power spikes and taking high percentage plays. This is literally the most chill lane ever, but little spoiler, I see that he gets 12 kills this game and not that many deaths, so we're gonna see how exactly he sets this up for him to win. Currently his Talon is doing pretty well. Talon is currently 3-0, getting a triple kill in the bot lane. He already has his Dirk. And he's playing well. He's just literally just slow pushing this wave. He's trying to play as passive as possible, respecting Akshan's early damage. And he's going to decide to shove this wave and probably get a reset if this wave crashes. He's going to be level 6 now. He's actually going to shove up. And it looks like he might go for a reset or a roam. Okay, he sees an angle mid. This is exactly what you want to do on Asol top. You just want to look mid. It's pretty much the only play. Otherwise, you can look for like topside map plays. He's gonna go in and just R's the Yasuo and grabs an assist. I believe the Ignite on Vex ticked him down, which is why Vex got the kill. And he's just gonna shove Vex's wave here, just so the waves slow pushes back to the Vex, and Vex will probably head top lane here. Gonna get a reset. I'm curious to see what he gets on his first back playing Asol top. He's gonna grab straight up Sork Shoes and Seal. I love it. Actually love it. Your basic buy that you want to get with Aurelion is Boots and a Seal, but in this case, I guess he had enough money. So he's just gonna head back into the top lane here. He's looking to just slow push this wave, I believe. Remember guys, you really want to think about when you're shoving waves, think to yourself, why am I shoving this wave? What is this accomplishing? If it's accomplishing absolutely nothing, just don't shove the wave. Just hang back. Think exactly when you want to shove this wave, like right now. He's thinking to himself, I should shove this wave. Let's see what he does. He might set up for vision or clear that pink ward. He just wards that bush and he's going to clear the pink ward. I like the setup he has. He has a pink ward in the tri-bush and he also has a ward in the river. So he has a nice little setup and it's pretty much impossible to gank him now. He's gonna go ahead and shove this wave just because he knows that he wants to shove the wave so that the wave is slow pushing back to him because he wants to stay as safe as possible. I'd say the weakest thing about Asol top is how easy it is to gank. The lane is pretty long and as we know, Asol is pretty easy to gank even in the mid lane. So being in the top lane is pretty hard to play just because you're pretty prone to ganks if you don't have good wave management. Okay, he's gonna look for an E play. He has 75 CS at 9 minutes to 81 to Akshan, which is pretty well in this matchup. He's just gonna E. Now, Yasuo is gonna throw down the wind wall, and he's just gonna proc an electrocute and just do damage, and he's just gonna leave. I don't think this is bad, but you see that Akshan is looking for an all-in here. He could die. Akshan does have R. Flashes Qs, and the exhaust is going to pop out from the Aurelion Sol, and he's just going to get out. I'd say that's pretty worth. Akshan did burn flash, and he just used exhaust, so it's really not that bad. He'll probably just head towards top lane. Notice how whenever he leaves his lane, he never leaves a bad wave. Like right now, it's a neutral wave, and it's not frozen at their tower. You want to make sure to never, ever, 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 ever leave your lane if it could get frozen. It's so much more worse to where if you roam, don't get a kill, and your wave is frozen, it just puts you in such a bad spot. It's almost in like certain yellows that the game is over. So just make sure you're doing that. Akshan's gonna get a reset here. He's gonna go ahead and shove this wave out so it slow pushes back to him. You notice him perma shoving waves, guys. He knows exactly when to shove his wave, knows exactly how to shove his wave, and if he is safe from a gank. Gonna get a couple shots onto the tower here. I really like his vision control. He pinks the tri-bush on their side. Talon is actually hovering for a gank. What a beautiful pink ward by Aurelion Sol. Oh, okay, Akshan. Surely he dies here. He has no flash. And he's just gonna surely secure that. Talon grabs the kill, and that's one assist over to our lovely Space Drag. Sorry I didn't cover his last back. He actually bought a blasting wand early, so I'm assuming he's probably going for Rylai's. There is a fight going on, but he knows that his Talon's just doomed. I would probably shove this wave, in which he does. And he's going to go ahead and grab a reset here. Let's go ahead and see what he buys. Now, the gold right now, he has 39,000 to Akshan's 3,700, which he has 2 assists, and he has 2 CS over the Akshan, so he's scaling pretty nice into the mid game. He also bought a Giant's Belt, which is towards that Rylai's, so he's actually going for that Rylai's level 1, which definitely makes a lot of sense this game. Gonna E down mid to see if Yasuo overextends, but doesn't look like he's gonna get it. Notice how even Challenger Aurelion Sol players, guys, they look for these E plays, but sometimes it just doesn't go in your favor and they just cancel it. Make sure that if you're going for an E, don't ego it. Just cancel your E and do the walk of shame to whatever lane that you're playing. It's not worth to risk a bad roam. Just cancel your E. Grab. He's CSing pretty nicely at 12 minutes. He has 102 CS, which is about 8 CS per minute, I believe. And Akshan is actually going to head towards bot side. Lots of pings coming down. He's looking for a Q, but not going to quite go in. That was a lot of damage onto Akshan. That was literally one rotation of stars, and he's just probably gonna skedaddle out of this situation. Now, his mid laner already lost lane at 12 minutes, so this is why we're seeing a rotation coming out from Asol. But he's probably just gonna catch this mid wave, head top again, as Akshan has a free lane to himself. Well, he's gonna go to this Zed play. His team is actually kind of running it down this game. He's gonna E again here. Flashes WQR, beautiful combo. and surely everyone will fall. That was a great look by Mr. Bruce Wayne here. He saw that they were overextending. He saw that Zed was in too deep. Easily just pops the E, pops the flash, pops the QR. Just a solid combo from him. Now he has red buff, and he's gonna grab that juicy Rylai's crystal and that Kindle gem. So he's gonna be having a lot of extra health here. He is definitely in a spot to carry now. He's just gonna head top lane here. Akshan should be able to grab this tower, but doesn't. The tower, oh, he's dead for sure. I'll see you later, kid. Surely the one auto will do it. Boom. Just like that. 4-0 on the board, 110 CS. Let's see how much gold he has. He has 6,400 golds. That's coming in the top lane, though. Let's see how he plays this. Q goes wide. Zed double Q hits, but that extra health, the flash is going to come out. Oh my. It's because of the Kindle Gem and Rylai's, guys. He's just too tanky to kill, even from a 8-3 Zed, which is actually kind of surprising. He's going to go ahead and E back in. Does he actually kill this guy? Q lands, he's dead. Beautiful. Really good luck by him. Sometimes, guys, you just want to look. You just want to look back. Sometimes you leave a play, you look at the enemy, they're low, no cooldowns. Sometimes there are plays you can just go back in and grab a kill. You just have to find them. Just really quick, guys, I've been streaming every single day from like in the morning to like the afternoon. If you guys want to check that out, I'm going to put my Twitch in the description. I'm also going to put my Twitch up right now. So he's just gonna head towards top lane here. Akshan surely will grab the tower, but that's okay. He bought a Lost Chapter Kindle Gem, so I'm guessing he's probably gonna go for the Everfrost route. He's 5-0, 123 CS, and he has 7,000 gold. The second most on his team against the Jinx, who is 5-5. He'd probably just grab Raptors here. Or not. He's actually gonna look for the pick onto the Caitlyn. Caitlyn's 100% overextending here. He does have Rylai's. Caitlyn is just dead for sure. And just boops him with the mini star. Now I'm noticing this guy is a very smart, like his fundamentals are, that was a sick dodge by the way. His fundamentals are pretty nice, his wave management really good, and he just looks for high percentage roams, and he never really goes for terrible plays, which I definitely like this kind of playstyle in Aurelion. Looks like they're just going to do rotation bot side. Remember guys, if you're playing Asol, just hop into the side lane once in a while. You want to make sure, and I can't emphasize this enough, create a consistent income for you throughout the whole game, meaning go to the side lane. Don't fight with your team if they're inting, just go in the side lane, be yourself, be yourself, just farm, grab some towers, and then carry the late game. That was what I believe to be the best Aurelion playstyle, or even the best League of Legends playstyle. Just smart, consistent plays. His team, though, is behind this game, so he's definitely going to look to carry this. A flash is going to come from Thresh here. Talon pops the R. Great hook from Thresh. The flash is going to come out from Akshan here. He's going to try to R Akshan before he can revive, but Akshan revives 2 of his members. I think Mr. Bruce Wayne should be able to catch up to him here. Just needs to spam that W for that extra movement speed, and he's just gonna boop him. Kind of unfortunate that the R wasn't enough to kill Akshan. That would have been really sick though if that killed. Either way, it's well played. He's now 7-0 at 17 minutes. Pretty insane. Gonna get a reset. You see Zed here. This is a good back from him. And he's going to get canceled, comboed, his health is gone, and he does have R. So unfortunately, he is going to fall here. He probably should have just backed up a little bit before resetting, but I don't blame him for thinking that the enemy should have been bot side. Kind of unlucky there. He loses 5 of his Dark Seal stack. A fight's going to break out for his team, though. Jinx will fall while he's dead. Our Space Dragon's up in 5 seconds here. Ooh, nice little 1-for-1 trade for the red team. Our Space Dragon is up. He's going to head towards bot lane, though. Instant QE out of base, headed towards this Caitlyn hot. Caitlyn has no flash, so I think even if the Q doesn't land, Caitlyn will surely fall. Just going to pop the W, the Everfrost, kill him with a mini star. That's an easy dub. He's 8-1. He's going for, I believe this item is called the Hextech Alternator, which means he's probably building Shadow Flame third, which is good choice. I probably would have gotten a stopwatch here just because of the Zed, but I don't think this guy carries. He's just too alpha to care about dying. Looking for a play mid here, and surely they'll be able to crack this mid tower. Zed's gonna go into Talon, and nothing really happens. He's gonna throw the Q out. I think this lands. The flash still lands. The Everfrost. Perma locks down, misses the star. He just R's. Respectable. By the way, if you notice, he's doing the Everfrost Q combo, which isn't too complicated. You basically just want to... Oh, he's actually going to E straight in. He did not see Akshan, so he instantly backs out. Everfrost, the R lands from Vex. I think she should maybe... Probably not go. As I was saying, the Everfrost Q combo, you basically just want to land your stun first, right? And then you want to Everfrost right as it's about to end, just so you can maximize the amount of time CC'd, if that makes sense. So that's just a little tip for you guys. Gonna head towards the blue buff. His team is still behind 3k gold, so I'm curious to see how he carries this game. Let's go ahead and see the gold value. He has at 9,800 gold to Akshan's 7,500, which is a fat mid-gap. Not mid-gap, top gap, sorry. He's playing top this game. And he's just gonna go ahead and take the Raptors here. As you notice, he just tries to not waste as much time as possible, meaning he's constantly looking for waves to farm, constantly looking for picks, and constantly looking to buy his item power spikes, which is exactly what you want to be doing. It's all about the small things in the game of League of Legends. It's not about one big things. You just want to make sure that you're fundamentally sound, meaning good wave management, good vision, good map control, good movement, and just keep improving those things little by little. And the more you do that, the sooner you'll hit Challenger. Are gonna come out for Lux for some reason. A hook, not gonna quite hit anyone. And his Jinx is gonna get absolutely decimated. Remember guys, he's playing smart. Like, he's not going in, even on his team's ints. Be confident with yourself and make sure you know what's an int and what's not. He's literally just sitting back here. He's gonna go in now. Yasuo is here by himself. Akshan gonna go in. The Everfrost is gonna pop out. QR. And he does get out. Quite the unfortunate fight, but they trade 1 for 2, which is not the worst thing in the world, I guess. They are still down by about 4k gold, so he really needs to make a big play here. Let's go ahead and see his item. He's actually opting out for the Mejayas instead of finishing his Shadow Flame, which I completely agree with. Guys, if you are in a carry position like him, he's 9-1. He has a Talon that's 11-7. He's kind of feeding. His team is doing semi-okay. You need to buy Mejayas on Asol if you want to carry. It's just a really good item, and if you can pull it off, if you can grab a full stack Mejayas and play well, the game is over. So if you guys really want to push your Asol to the limits, make sure you're buying that Mejayas when you're carrying, and just make sure to play as smart as possible. It gets the Q to land, doesn't quite. Thresh will go down, but they trade 1 for 1. Again, he's hanging back. He doesn't want to get picked off with this Mejayas. Talon is in there pretty deep, as I can see on the map. But look how much he's just staying back, and he's really confident in what plays are good and what plays are not. Talon is... I have to see this. Talon is just straight up in their base. I think he actually gets out. But we have Bruce Wayne. Oh. Talon will fall, but... Mr. Bruce Wayne here is looking for a QE play onto the Baron. Decides to not go over the wall, but he gets a stun. Wait, Vex just got a pick, by the way. The R is gonna land. Akshan gets a res onto Kaylin. Tries to QR the Yasuo, but flashes right into the Luxar. They're gonna grab Baron. Oh my god, the Jinxstar almost killed both. That's quite unfortunate. He's gonna... Wait, he just sold his Mejayas, by the way. Wait, his Mejayas is gone. Did he just sell it? Maybe he's just memeing. He's just memeing, I think. Please don't walk out of base. Is he tilted? Bruce Wayne? No shot. So he died with Mejayas, sold it, completed Shadow Flame. That is a questionable buy, but I'm not gonna question it. It might be worth, depending on what happens next here. Flash, auto, sidestep, R. Whoa. That was honestly really well played by Bruce Wayne. He dodged like almost everything and played the fight pretty much picture perfect. Can he get anything off that? Maybe a pink ward? Ooh, grabs a codex. He's probably just gonna look to QE towards this fight. The dragon will probably go down. Here's the QE gonna come out. Goes to the blue team. Is this that big star? Gets pop. Just pop them A double kill is going to come out from Jinx, and they're going to ace. They're going to get lots of gold back. They're still down by like 5k though, so we'll see what happens, but they're in a pretty good spot. I'm still kind of bamboozled that he sold his Medjay straight up. If he didn't sell it there, he probably would have 10 stacks again by now. He would, yeah, he would have 10 stacks, but whatever. Not going to question Mr. Challenger. Gonna grab this blue buff. And he's just gonna grab a reset here. 192 CS at 26 minutes, which is pretty solid. Of course, the Yasuo has the most in the game. It's a Yasuo. And he's gonna get an Aether Wisp. I think he's building, what's that item called? He's building the item that makes you go speedy. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna rewatch this and I'm gonna remember. Just gonna head into the side lane again. Notice how, like, I don't know, the average silver player will probably watch this video and they'll be like, wow, this gameplay is really boring. But in reality, this is the smartest way to play League of Legends, guys. Don't trick yourself into thinking you have to make flashy plays to get Challenger. You just have to play smart and consistent. Gonna head towards mid lane here with a fat star. He's just gonna throw out the E. Is this land? Gets a double stun to the Everfrost DR. Wow. Only kills one, but Talon picks up another one? Double kill is going to come out from Talon. Okay, he's going to die here. And Talon is going to get a triple kill. Looks like the play goes in favor of Mr. Bruce Wayne's team. And he's going to ult the Zed. This, oh, doesn't quite hit, but cancels his back. They should be able to grab, I want to say inhib, but probably not. Actually, they do not have a wave, so I don't think this is possible. I don't know what Jinx is doing. I think Jinx could have helped him grab that tower. Kind of just whatever, though. He's going to respawn here. Let's see what he grabs. Oh, Cosmic Drive. Is that what that item is called? I just remembered it right now. He goes for the Cosmic Drive, which I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on Cosmic Drive. I don't think it's that good. People said it was good, but I don't know. Haven't done too much testing with Asol, but at least we'll see him go really, really fast. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that Medjay anymore for that extra 10% movement speed, but looking for a Q. Not gonna land, and Lux is just gonna chunk his health. He's at 75% health now, and he's probably just gonna reset, get that health back. There's nothing to do on the map. This is a really close game, actually. It's 60,000 gold to 62 in favor of blue team, so is he really just gonna do this again? Is this how the game ends? No shot. He's gonna just QE, barrel it down mid. Let's see how much this hits. Looks like it hit 2 of them. The Vex R goes a little wide, and we see Caitlyn on the map. She's gonna be late to this fight. A shutdown. And as easy as that, boys, I think that might be the end of the game. Caitlyn was late to the fight, and Bruce Wayne, I don't know if he knew this, but Jinx flashing in with red buff. Caitlyn surely will fall. He's gonna flash toward the Caitlyn, and that's an ace. That's 45-second death timers for the enemy team. He literally just ran it down twice with a big star while behind. There's a disconnect from Caitlyn. That looks like it's going to be it for the video, guys. A pretty interesting playstyle indeed, but honestly, one of the best playstyles I've ever seen on an Aurelion. He just plays so consistent, making like 0 to none bad plays, at least this game, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I've been streaming every day live on Twitch. If you want to check me out, link is going to be in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video.